Speaker.
I call the member Kanwal Singh Bakshi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to speak during the second reading of Sentencing Protection of Children from Criminal Offending Amendment Bill. Mr. Speaker, first of all, I would like to acknowledge Asanati Loyal-Taylor, the member who brought this bill to the House, and for the work she did in this House. Mr. Speaker, National Party does not support this bill because it appears to be a repetition of excellent work that ministers from our government have already initiated. Further, while we recognize the good intent of the bill, member proposing the legislation may be aware that government has already passed laws that deal with the offense against minors. My colleagues should also consider that under this national government, recorded crime is at the lowest being in 35 years. We are focused on staying tough on criminals. We will keep on increasing the number of frontline police officers, and we want to ensure that justice system focus is on victims who suffer from the crime. Increasing the number of frontline police officers and building a safer New Zealand is part of our 4 main priorities towards all New Zealanders. We want to deliver better public services. That is our commitment. Wherever I go in the country, I see and have learned by talking to constituents that excellent role that our police and law enforcing agencies are playing. The proposed legislation, Mr. Speaker, is about placing tougher penalties on people who forcefully ask young members of our society to be part of their crime. Sir, there is a little doubt that in case people are involved in crime at young age, there is a fair chance that these young people are likely to be involved in crimes for a lifetime. I understand that by virtue of this bill, the member sponsoring the bill seeks to address this concern. Mr. Speaker, as others have expressed that the current legislation already holds tough penalties for people that are involved in crime. The legislation was considered by the Law and Order Select Committee. It is their recommendation that bill not to be passed because of very broad parameter listed in that bill. The current wording of the committing a crime in the presence of a minor is vague, thereby is likely to confuse the decision maker at the time of sentencing. The Select Committee found that the existing legislation, the Sentencing Act 2002 and the Crimes Act 1961, already gives the options for consideration such as these at sentencing. The judge or the educator already takes into account the entire situation of the crime and people affected by it before making any decision. Last year, we further strengthened legislation to ensure that any offense against officer apart from police officers such as emergency health or fire service people who may at the scene of an emergency are included in the legislation. Sentencing should reflect the gravity of a person's offending, particularly when the offending endangers or exposes children to harm. Secondly, any crime committed in the presence of minor or children, such as manufacturing of drugs, is already covered under the current legislation and willful neglect and can be charged with neglect offenses. National has also done a great deal of work around protecting vulnerable children and setting better public services target to improve their lives. As I mentioned, that taking a law and order and ensuring safety of our citizens is critical to this government. Based on this, we introduced law that make it criminal offense for any assault to stay silent in case they are aware of any human being at risk. We have removed parole for repeat offenders. We do not want who do not want to obey the law and who are risk to the New Zealanders. Furthermore, it will be much more harder to gain parole as now the parole board will be able to screen applications beforehand. This will reduce the unnecessary hearing, giving the board to make decisions of facts and evidence itself rather than any pleas by the offender. Further, strengthening of the law has led to increase in penalties for possessing a knife from 2 to 3 years. We have abolished the plea of provocation as defense to murder. Mr. Speaker, by sharing these specific examples, what I am trying to share is that government's proactive role on ensuring the safety and security of our people and our communities. That current legislation has covered all the facts to ensure that any offender or a person at risk are sentenced by the courts accordingly. Our focus, I believe, should not be on passing repetitive laws, rather than we should, as the National Party is doing, focus on better implementation of current laws and legislations. We should focus on delivering better public services to all New Zealanders. With these words, I repeat that National Party does not support this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.